Hi darlings, thank you so much for joining me on my channel today, and today I have a Bible journaling process for you. I am still working through Fit for the Master's Use, which is the October devotional from ByTheWell4God, and I am going to be working on day 8. So I have my notes that are from my blank traveler's notebooks on my scripture writing here, and then I have the devotional open as well so I can refer back to it. And I have really been enjoying doing these little tags every day, or not every day, but every so often, and doing the processes. Thank you for all the likes and the comments and the love that you guys have shown throughout this series. I hope to continue all the way through day 14, even if it takes me the full month of October. But I do want to share these with you. So I have pulled out a couple of things. This first card has one of the verses from this day, and also these two flashcards also have a couple of other verses. Day 8 is packed with scripture. I wrote them all out. I also wrote some out on the back of these flashcards, and I want to add all of these into my page. I wanted to use the leftover beautiful brown paper. I used this in my cover and I really love it. I want to use this leftover and create sort of a vertical pocket. Also, we have the title of day 8 here, which I think I'm going to use. I've already used 2, and I think I want to use this one as well. And then I have some of the tile alphas, possibly using a slide. I mean, just a lot of things that I hope to use. I have some of the labels there. So yeah, I'm not 100% sure where I'm going with this one, but I knew I wanted to use this book and these things right here. So let me go ahead and put you on fast forward and let's dig in. Let's see where this takes us. Okay, darling. So first thing I'm going to do is pull out a old hymnal that I have in my stash, and I'm going to pull out a hymnal page, and I'm just going to use this for my background. You guys know that I have been using either patterned paper, well, just patterned paper for my background, but this time I'm going to use this hymnal paper because I do want to use a scrap or the leftover of another pattern paper I used earlier in the month to create a vertical pocket. So you see me here, add some glue to my tag, and then put the tag on the hymnal paper, and then I'm going to cut all the way around. And this is just going to have this beautiful hymnal here. And then I'll take that paper that was left over from the last tag. And then I'm going to actually tear that so it has a little bit of texture there. And then I'm going to add glue to 3 sides of half of my tag, and then I'll have that little pocket there vertically. I thought that was going to be a fun way to add some of those flashcards and the journaling card to the inside of my pocket. Okay, here I am using this beautiful open book die cut. I thought this one was perfect for this day because it reminds me of the verse in scripture that speaks about us being open books or open letter. And I think it goes perfectly or pairs perfectly with day 8, which is called A Life That Teaches. I love the way that Judy dissects this. And we look at chapter 2, verse 24, and it says, "And the Lord's servant must not be quarrelsome, but kind to everyone, able to teach patiently, enduring evil." And I love that she adds what her father, Dr. Roy, actually, the meaning he takes out of this. He says that this is explained as being qualified by life or a life that teaches. And I think this is so true. Just like scripture says, we are open books, we are open letters. So as we become qualified, we are qualified to be that open book for others to read. It's for others to see and know what it means to be a Christian. And we should be that example. So that's why I use that open book die cut there. So on screen, you saw me grab a slide, some of that hymnal paper. I added that to the inside of the slide. And I'm going to go through some of my mini stickers, and I'll pick a couple of those and add that to the inside of that slide. I also grabbed that circle sticker that has the title of day 8, A Life That Teaches. I added that to a scrap of teal, and then I added that and cut around that, and that's just to kind of back it or mat it so it pops off the page a little bit more. I'll also glue down the slide, but I'm going to add some foam tape to the back of both the die cut, that open book, and also the back of that A Life That Teaches circle. This is just a way to add texture. It's a way to be able to allow the elements to not all be so flat on the tag. And I do the same type of technique in a Bible if it's a Bible that lends the room for chunkiness, so to speak. So adding that there, and just so you know, that foam tape that I used is actually from the Dollar Tree. You can find some really inexpensive adhesive there, so definitely give them a try if you have one near you. Okay, so my flashcards have the journaling already on the back there. I have my verses written out, and I also outlined those verses with a green gold color of the Faber-Castell Big Pip pen. Here I'm adding that hole up at the top, punching that out, adding my hole reinforcer. And now I'm going to grab the 8 from the numbers that comes with the kit, and I'll outline that as well with my journaling pen, and that's just going to make it pop off the page just a little bit more. I have some of this leftover brick ribbon that I've been using throughout my tags, and I'm going to cut that out to kind of create a little tab at the top of that circle. It makes it look like a little tag, and I thought that was cute, just adding some texture to my page and also some color. And taking a last look at my page, I'm just making sure that all of my elements can slide in and out of that pocket. Definitely don't think it's done, but I call it good for now. That is it, darlings. I don't know if I completely love it. I'm not sold yet. I do know I want to add some more journaling on the back of here, and then possibly tuck that in here as well. But if you have any ideas or any suggestions on how I can balance this out better, leave it below, because I love to hear some feedback from you guys. I do love that I have these flashcards in here because it's such a verse or scripture heavy day, and I wanted to have that all in here. But of course, on this small scale, it may be just a tad bit overwhelming. So leave me any feedback below. I'd love to hear any suggestions from you guys, and I love all the love you guys have been showing on the other past 7 process videos. If you have missed those, I'm going to link them below. And if you're new here, I hope you consider subscribing, hit the like button and notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. Thank you so much for joining me each and every video, darlings. God bless. Bye.